So tell me a little bit about yourself and your professional background.
My name is Jake Schmit. I'm a residential superintendent with more of an architectural emphasis, and I'm working on a project in Paradise Valley. I went to the University of Colorado and started environmental design with an emphasis in architecture. And I really got a good idea for sustainability and what it means to create the world that we're all going to be living in the future. And from there, I built some wineries in California for Lake Flato architects, and then I moved out here to work on more residential architecture, if you will.
Do you think those previous experiences helped you become who you are today?
Absolutely. I think every day is just learning. I feel like every week is finals week, basically, and it's just constantly adapting and evolving and learning how to problem solve and manage on site.
How did you become passionate about creating a great city?
I think just seeing places all over the world and the amount of poverty that exists and that is increasing all over the world and even in our own country and in our cities, and that we have to start creating greater cities and communities that are involved and passionate about creating the sustainable future that we're headed towards.
In your opinion, what makes a great city?
A great city really comes down to its people and its community and the people coming together with shared values and shared interests and creating a community that sustains itself and perpetuates growth and, in my opinion, sustainability, and I think that's where we're headed.
What projects and activities are you involved in?
So besides professionally, I'm involved in designing tiny house communities, and I'm trying to work at setting up a system where we can get contractors to contribute all their waste products into like some kind of warehouse where we can redistribute materials to affordable housing projects and things that are needed actually in the community that people actually can't afford, that are just waste on huge scale projects.
How do you collaborate and communicate with others to realize your design intent?
Communication is key. I constantly struggle keeping the architects and subcontractors within budget, and I'm constantly doing shop drawings and fabrication drawings just to keep costs down and to be able to value engineer things where we can. I also get to kind of design systems to create, to make fabrication easier, like kind of processes to make things easier to install along the way with the process. And I think, everything that's happening with technology is helping a lot with that, like project management, software apps, and email is obviously like so old, but it's crucial in our field, and a lot of AutoCAD drawings.
Who are some of your influences?
I'd say my top influence has been Bill McDonough. I highly recommend everybody read Cradle to Cradle. And I've known him for a while, and he's always been a huge influence in my life and where the future of society is headed.
What advice would you give to someone with similar aspirations?
Work on problem solving. Identify a problem and start working towards how you would solve whatever problem, whether it's a small thing or a large thing, large scale, economic, societal, whatever it happens to be. Just start with identifying a problem and working towards a solution. And I think that could help you work towards a more sustainable future.
Thank you, Jake. That's all.
Yeah, thanks for having me.